Hi, I'm Heath Hoffpower, Vice President of Hanko Boats, and today I'm out here test running our 2596 CCFB. 2596 CCFB is the model code of the boat, which stands for the dimensions. It's 25 foot long, it is 96 inches wide at the bottom, center console flat barge. That's what the CCFB stands for. So this is our flat utility barge. You may have seen on previous videos, I'd done one with a single engine and it had the ramp attachment, the gate that folds down, and the crane offset to one side. This is the same model boat with just a different floor plan on it. So it does not have the gate on the front, it's just open. It has the handrails, just like the other video, which all of these are removable around the boat. So there's handrails all around except for the front, but they are removable. It has the 3-inch rubber around the perimeter with another rubber midway. On our barges, it has a quarter-inch bottom and sides. It's all 316 on the top, very heavy duty. It has a 30-inch side, so the lower profile to the water makes it easy to work. Where I'm currently at is very shallow, so this is ran up on the mud, and I got basically about 5 inches in the bag. It has a shallow draft. This particular boat has two 150 Yamahas, so it has about a 7-inch draft compared to the previous model that I showed had about a 6-inch draft. So with twin engine, it drafts a little bit more. Really not a big deal. It's more about redundancy with a twin engine. In case you have a problem with one, you can get home. So anyway, on the front, 25 feet from here to where the motors mount. The beam across the top is 108 inches. So we have a little flare, 30-inch side, 108 inches. This is all heavy duty. This is all 316 tread plate on top. So our forward section, as you can see here with the seam well, this is our collision bulkhead, and this is access to the front compartment. This pretty much stays sealed. It does have a box on the inside which will communicate to the next compartment. So we do have bilge pumps inside the hull in case you do have water and you want to monitor it. You don't have to look in this front hatch. The second compartment right here is where all the crane stuff's located. So the crane wiring, we have two batteries. It's a 12-volt crane, so they wire in parallel. You can see the on-off Perco switch, the fuse, all the wiring nice and neat, coming up to the 2,000-pound crane base. It's mounted on a 1-inch plate. This is actually steel. This is the engineered piece from Tiger Crane, and we have structure in the hull. So this is sealed in this compartment. You can see very nice and neat. It's about having access to it for the customer, because if this boat stays up for years, you're gonna have to get in here, check these batteries out, make sure it's good. Complete dry storage. It has drains that go overboard if you get any water in the track. If you come to the front, and we'll move back. Like I previously said, you have a collision bulkhead front section. You have a center section of the barge, which has a bulkhead here where you can see the seam. Sealed, and then you have the rear compartment, which are the riggings. So looking, we have the 2,000-pound crane, which is operated by remote. Try to speed this up a little bit for you guys. Handrails removable. It will actually fold down, up, down, left, right, winch in, winch out, and it telescopes. It goes out 11 feet. So you can pull this and tuck it back in and keep that crane really tight right here, so you can use the boat for multiple things. That's real quick on the crane. Moving back to the console. So we have batteries, we have storage in this area. It's all open inside. Now we move into the console here. So we have our full console with the hard top. We have a 40-gallon fuel tank located inside the console. It is elevated 10 inches. It's elevated so you can see up over the crane. We never like to have anything in the driver's visibility. Moving to the back, we have plenty of walk-around space. Like I said, all these handrails are removable. It's just for safety. Keeps you in the boat. Walk around, we have the tow posts. You can see this one's powered with two 150 Yamahas. We have the two talons, the spuds, the motor guard on the back. Has a splash well. Water comes in, comes out. All your fuel components are mounted on the outside of the boat. So you just basically have the fuel line that comes in here and pops out the back. No fumes in the hull, really safe boat. Facing towards the console, as you may have seen on previous videos, where we have the Gorman flushed into the console. Lots of storage on top. We have the instrument box. If you stay tuned to the end, you can see all the particulars like nav lights, bilge pumps, and I'll have everything listed. Yamaha controls, hydraulic steering. This is Yamaha's new integrated steering. So if you face towards the engine in the back, you can see how on that engine you have just the two hoses coming out. It uses a C-Star helm, and the hydraulics are built in. Makes it a little more compact, makes it neat. We like it, and it basically slaves over to the left-hand model. So that's the basic engine setup. It runs pretty good. It has hydraulic jack plates for shallow water, since it is a barge, and we are in shallow water right now. So you can jack it up 6 inches. You don't have to run the lower units through the mud. Nice little utility workboat. And you can see all the controls. Leaning post seat, it's common. It has a battery charger, a 4-bank battery charger built into the boat. So when you plug in here, you can charge up the 2 batteries for the crane in the front and the 2 crank batteries in the back. And it's really nice setup. This one actually has the redundancy on the battery switches, so you have a 1-2 all. If you have a dead battery in one engine, you can switch to the other and crank it up, and vice versa. So that's basically a quick walkthrough. If you have any questions, stay tuned to the end. I'll have the spec sheet. I'll list more information on what I'm talking about. From here, we basically just going to show you some video of it running. If you'd like a quote on the boat or have any further questions, shoot us an email. You'll see Lawrencejr@hankos.com. He's the head of our commercial sales division, and we'll be more than happy to build you one and get you on the list. Thanks for watching.